Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Mr. Airsoft and more today, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about a couple things, mainly three things, and there's going to be talking about how to shoot standing, crouching, and prone. Airsoft tactics video, first one. Just want to start off with something. I do know multiple people that have served in the Army, in the Navy. So my tactics are most of the time legit, and some stuff I researched and all of that. So I'm going to tell you what works for me and what works for a lot of other people, and hopefully you guys can use them and become better players out there. I've been doing airsoft for almost a year now, and I guess I'm a good player. So let's get into this video. I'm using the M4 because a lot of people do have the M4 variant weapons, and they're very easy to do these videos with. So I'm going to use my M4, and we can go ahead and get into this video. So I can see you in the next clip. Okay guys, you guys are back with me. I'm going to talk to you guys first off about standing. This is a lot of things that people get wrong. And mainly with this, it comes with two steps with your standing shooting skills. First thing is, you need to pick your style of shooting with your weapon. At first, when I first started my first game, when I started with my gun, I had my M4 like this, and I held it by the mag well, and I was shooting like this. With this, I was scrunched up, but didn't have no arm, room to like move, and since this is a full metal gun, it was pretty heavy just with the way I was holding it. And then I learned my second, third game to extend my stock, and I had a foregrip on here, kind of bad though, it was wobbly. And now I can easily have great movability with this weapon instead of like this. All scrunched up. It is very hard to move because when you move with this, you got to move your whole body, and that's not really what you want to do. So with this, I can move my arms, and I don't have to do my whole body. So when you get that down after a little practicing and stuff, that should be easy, and you'll know that you got this part right when you can easily eject into mag well. But when you can easily reload instead of, from here, I couldn't really do it. So that's that. Second part is your stance. First thing you want to do is you want to have about shoulders width apart, and you want to have a slight bend. So with this is, I can easily lunge. So I can easily go behind say a tree was right here, a wall. I can easily go around and shoot, come back in if someone's shooting back, and I can easily snap shoot, which is another airsoft tactics video, when you have an object in front of you and you just it's kind of like doing a certain type of dance or something, and you're trying to get that shot, moving in, out, and then back in, right, relatively quickly. So that's that. You're gonna bend your knees, and you'll be able to move. You move with your legs and your hips, and your arms should stay stationary, and should stay stationary. And that's what your arms stay stationary when your arms stay stationary when you're moving. So if I'm moving, my arms are gonna stay in one spot. But if I'm staying in one space, I'm gonna move with my arms. What's up, y'all? I'm finna talk about crouching now. The thing with crouching is, a lot of people get this very incorrectly. First thing you want to do is you want to get set up the way I am. A lot of people, what they do is they put their this on their shooting arm, and they do this, or a whole bunch of other wrong things. So they put their gun on, they put their shooting arm on one knee, and they try to do this. But when you're shooting, trust me, your other leg is gonna get wobbly. Another thing I see they do, you don't want to put bone on bone. So you don't really want to put your elbow on your kneecap, because with this is, you're not gonna get a lot of support because of your elbow. it's gonna move. So when you're trying to turn, you're gonna slip. I mean, you can do some goofy stuff like this, and it's really just not a great sight. So first thing I'm gonna tell you guys to do, you're gonna put the opposite from your shooting arm. So if I'm shooting with my right arm mainly, with my, whatever, I'm gonna use my left leg. First thing you're gonna do is you wanna put flesh on bone, or bone on flesh, whatever you prefer. So that's what you wanna do. You don't wanna put bone on bone or flesh on flesh, because you're gonna be in a weird shooting position if you're on flesh on flesh. So flesh on bone. With this, I'm gonna be like right here. With this, my triceps, even though I'm a small guy, don't have the big much of a tricep. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your tricep, boom, boom, boom. And cool thing about this is if it's low cover, I can get low, and if it's high cover, I can come up, shoot, and come back down, and come up, shoot. So it's pretty good, and I do highly suggest foregrip. All you guys that's using a classic AK, you're gonna have to just wing it like I just did with this. But I'm telling you guys, the crouching is something that a lot of people get wrong. And you're in crouching. If you are a full airsofter, you're probably in crouching. You should be in a crouching position at least 30 to 40% of the time you're out there, because in airsoft you shouldn't be rushing like you're playing Call of Duty, and you shouldn't be like just sitting back unless you're like a sniper going prone on the ground. So that's pretty much that. All I suggest you guys do is this, and if it's easy to get back to standing, you just slide your leg back and push off, and you're right there. Or or if you're like, if you want to be fancy with it, you can just jump, As you see, this should be the correct way to go prone. Basically, what I am doing is I'm having a flat back, and I have my legs apart in one angle, at about a 90-degree angle. Both ways, 90, 90. With this whole ordeal is I'm gonna start from the toe up. First thing is with the angle, I will be able to come up easier from tucking this leg in, pushing up, and I'll be automatically at the proper crouching. So with this is, as you see, all you're gonna do is have your shooting. If I'm shooting with my right, I think this will work with both sides, but to get it where you can easily transition to your crouch, you need to have your shooting, I guess I'm gonna call it shooting leg. So since I'm shooting with my right arm, I'm using my right leg. What I'm gonna do is, when I try to come up is, I'm gonna tuck this in, whereas my knee is on the ground, and I'm gonna push up and be able to put my leg right there, and I'm right there to crouch, and then I can easily transition up to a stance, the proper stance also. So the next thing is you want to have a flat back. The flatter you are, the better accuracy you're gonna have, and the less of a figure you're gonna show to your opponent. Also, another thing is you're gonna use your elbows as a brace on the ground. All them people out there that use short sleeve shirts, if you're gonna plan on going prone, you need something long sleeve, or you need elbow pads. Because right here, you're gonna brace your elbows right there, and one a little bit in front, and you're gonna rest it in your shoulder, and you're gonna be able to shoot perfectly without any sway. Because you're on a prone, usually how everything goes is when you're on prone, you have better accuracy. You have better accuracy when you have crouch, and you have, it's like standing, you have okay accuracy, then it gets better when crouch, and then it's the best at prone. Or it should be that if you're moving properly. Okay guys, I'm going to get to this conclusion. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. Expect more Airsoft Tactics videos to come soon. This was my first one, so any imperfections, please disregard them, or please just tell me in the comments below. Also like this video and subscribe if you want some more Airsoft Texas videos. The quality will get better and better each time I do it, because I will learn from my mistakes. If you guys comment below, and after I review my videos over and over, I will be able to get a lot of mistakes out. So please help me out, and I will do some great videos for you guys. So thank you guys. Good luck airsofting, and make sure you guys are airsofting safely, and make sure Airsoft stays a great sport. And that's all I need. Please subscribe and like this video for more Airsoft Texas videos. Thank you and goodbye. Good luck, Airsofters.